Alright, today folks, let's talk a little bit about paintbrushes. If you do home improvement projects like a lot of people are doing, you're going to be using these. Money is well spent on a good paintbrush if you're going to take a little bit of care of it. A brush similar to this one is probably $18 to $25. But it will last you through many home improvement projects if you take a little care of it. You can see this brush has been used and abused a bit. Got a little bit of paint color still on it. There's no actual paint in the bristle. And as you're painting, if it's a lengthy project, the paint's going to get gummed up and you'll get a line of paint up in here. It's so thick you can't do anything. In fact, you can kind of see where the thick line has been. Well, at that point you need to stop and rinse your paintbrush out really good. And to do that, you gather the bristles together like this and you put it under the faucet of your sink or your hose bib, however you're doing it, and let the water run down through the bristles and it'll wash all the paint out. Whereas if your stream's hitting here, it just gets it off the outside. It's a little quicker, a little easier. Then, take a wire brush and you brush the bristles. Just straight down the bristles. Take a wire brush, brush down through there. And it'll clean all that gummed up paint out of there. And be ready to carry on with your project or the next project, whichever. Now you've cleaned the paintbrush, you're done with your project, but you're likely to have another one coming up and you don't want to just throw away a $20 or $30 paintbrush. So, my suggestion to keep the wrapper. The more expensive brushes come in a wrapper. So, we're going to put it back in its little, it's a scabbard is what it is. And most of them have some sort of Velcro or some sort of material on them. Make sure your brush is laying in there correctly. Pulled all the way up. Fold the scabbard closed. And that way, when you throw it in your drawer, toolbox, wherever you store this thing, the bristles stay straight. It's hard to make a good cut line with a brush whose bristles are just all frayed out. It's a lot more pleasant to pick up a paintbrush like this than it is one that's got bristles poking out at all odd angles. I just pretty much want to throw those away. But if you'll just give them a little care when you're done, of course nobody wants to clean their stuff up when you're done, but if you'll do that, you'll get a lot of life out of them. Next time your project won't be quite so costly because all you'll have to buy is paint. But keep checking with us. We're going to do more home improvement series, more use with tools, all good stuff.